don't shut up, I'm gonna hit you so hard your mother will get a black eye, you little punk. Now, my name is Al Jack, and tonight I'm going to teach all you idiots that whatever Al wants, Al gets. And with me in this ring is the greatest tag team in the history of Omega, Pure Shot. And we're going to demonstrate why they are the best tag team that has ever stepped foot in the wrestling ring, and they are the two good-looking men that have ever stepped foot in the stinking town of Columbus, North Carolina. As I look at it, I see a lot of Carrot Top. I want to say hi to Carrot Top. I want to say hi to Carrot Top. Hey, they're doing a big game of Carrot Top right over there. Of course, some of the women here look like they know how to use carrot and other foods for that. Those are the DJs are. They come and need a little help at home. Shut up, old man. Shut up, old man. I'll come out there. I'll smack you upside your head. Ooh, I'm real scared. Tonight, our opponents are AJ Styles and Jeff Cameron. Think if you like it, you're probably related to them. There's one that they're all related. Everyone's cousins are related somehow or other. There's a lot of inbreeding going on in this town. Let's go over here to the orange guy. He's got orange shirt, he's got an orange bag. Everybody knows that orange panties on too? Yeah. I think you do. That's right. Shut up! No! Please! No! If I want to see orange panties all over your mom's house, that's for sure. If I can have the ring, no problem going over there and knock the teeth out over there. You don't want none of Al yet. Because whatever Al wants, Al gets. And if you people will shut up, Al's going to want a piece of your ass. And that's from Jeff Cameron and AJ Styles. Tonight, they're going to find out why Future Shot is the future of professional wrestling. Because whatever Al wants, Al gets.
I'm your host, James McCone, the most talented individual on this show. Unfortunately, my pot-bellied colleague, Danny Paris, will be joining me shortly. And what we've got right here is just unbridled chaos. I'm very happy I get to see at least 9 of these guys get their brains beat out. And it looks pretty much like what we're seeing right now. I don't understand anyway what wrestling has to do with this, but right now we got some good beating going on. And that boy is insane. That boy just jumped off the top. From the top of the balcony, Crazy K. Crazy Chaos, that's a word for him. I mean, I don't really mind seeing somebody like Crazy K jump off and injure themselves, but that was pretty stupid if you ask me. I mean, I enjoyed seeing it. I enjoy seeing somebody jump and injure themselves, but how many guys did he take out with that move, Danny?
All 9. I would actually say not stupid, but reckless.
Well, okay. You're showing your 2-syllable words today. I'm proud of you. But he's back in the ring right now. We've got AJ Frost appears to have suffered an eye injury. Neil Nitro got injured somewhere there. We've got Shane Steele trying to get back in the ring, and trying is the key word after that action. Danny, these guys are trying to commit suicide. We're in the first match. Suicide in the first match.
Omega is well known as Caucasian lucha libre with an influx of Japanese style at its finest.
Oh, now, look, you're going to go bring Caucasian into it now, aren't you, already? All right, Neil Nitro in the ring, whips into the ropes, and a tackle and a pose. I don't really know if the pose did any good or not. Nitro crossover hit toss block. Tips off my Nitro, blocks again.
Crazy K with a reversal lands on his feet.
In the boot from Nitro. Crazy K, this boy, he beats his name, Danny Paris. This boy is certifiably crazy. I believe that.
Seems that way, McCone.
Well, of course, I said it. Of course, it seems that way. I'm pretty darn accurate. You ain't learned that by now. Crazy K, the ropes cross over on Neil Nitro. Nitro, the leapfrog. Crazy K hits the ropes, and he flips right over Nitro. Goes the super kick. Nitro stops and whips him around. And I think it was going to be a clothesline.
Somewhat.
Somewhat. That's a good word. And now Nitro,
variation of a power bomb.
And quite a flurry it was there, too. Nitro hits the ropes. Leg drop again. Nitro again with the leg drops. He's firing his, and a fist drop that time from Nitro. He gets those rapid fire leg drops, and then the big fist drop, Danny.
Very lightning fast. These guys are very quick. This is Omega, where it's high-flying, fast-paced wrestling.
And Nitro is our first opponent eliminated. Nitro is out of the match. Neil Nitro must retreat to the dressing room, and after that beating he took there from Crazy K at the end, he's probably glad he gets to leave. Crazy K and Shane still neutral super kicks on AJ Freak Daddy Frost right there. And AJ is hurting for certain right now. Shane still up on the ropes, comes off, and a version of a diamond cutter off the rope, and Shane Steele is in some certain pain right now. Goes down for a pin, and AJ not quite able to get a 3 right there on Steele. Pulling Steele up and now firing away with a closed fist punch right to the chin. And AJ Frost is laying the fist in hard right there to Shane Steele. And that's my colleague Dan Paris, who has temporarily left me, which is probably a good thing for me. Was telling you this is absolutely the personification of Omega Wrestling. Just go out there and half-key yourself to try to win the match, and that's what they're doing. And there's a Freak Daddy. AJ Frost with the sunset flip off the top, unable to get a 3 count. Steele kicked out. AJ Frost is really torturing this man, laying the moves in. A flurry of punches from both men. That was an amazing, amazing turn of events. AJ Frost sets him up. Oh! But is AJ even able to get over for the pin? Not quite. There he goes. And he's pulling Steele up. And when you got 9 guys left in the match, I don't really know if you want to be pulling people up. A match for the Omega Cruiserweight Championship, last held by Joey Matthews. I don't really know if you want to be pulling people up and lessening your chance for victory. I mean, AJ, I understand wanting to beat somebody up, but there's 8 other guys you can beat up after you get rid of this one. Now, that was an interesting variation by Shane Steele, and if AJ ends up pinned here, that would not be, and AJ is out. AJ Frost is eliminated, and here comes Crank. Yeah, I did say that. I really did say Crank comes in the ring. Brian Fury in the ropes, trying for a roll-up, didn't get it. Crank hits him in the back. Hits up on the ropes, and now Crank going for a sunset flip. Interesting variation. Didn't able to get to 3, unable to get to 3. Crank, a reversal there by Fury. Fury goes for the clothesline and nails it. And now Fury pulling Crank up as the departed AJ Frost has left the arena. Fury, well, it didn't quite work as he planned, but he got Crank down, but didn't get a 3. And goodness gracious, an arm drag by Fury. So you see, the Omega wrestlers, it's a lot of high risk, a lot more sensational, dangerous action that you wouldn't expect to see at a traditional wrestling event, but we do have the traditional wrestling moves as well, and this, as Danny said before he left me to, I got a bad feeling. Oh, hey, Dan, I'm glad you're back.
We got been trashing me while I've been gone, huh?
How the donuts? They good tonight?
Actually, tonight I'm doing a ring announcing and commentary. I mean, I told you I wanted you to act like a human being out here tonight.
I'm my classy self. I'm calling Action Fury up on the ropes, and he about landed right on Crank. And now Crank, and a version of a tornado DDT off the ropes, and now Fury's tagging in. Danny Paris, where did this guy get his tights? Did he steal those off a Kane action figure, or what did he do?
I don't know. All right, Derek Driver to the outside. Launches back in. Leg drop. Another leg drop.
And Driver's really laying those leg drops in on Crank. It is Crank, is it not, Danny Paris? Yeah, all right, I got you. Thank you. Now Derek Driver taking Crank into the turnbuckle hard. Drives him in once he's setting him up for I said drives, a driver. And now Crank reverses it on Driver's got him in the corner. The boots right to the face.
Variation of a drop kick from the corner.
Now Driver's going up for another high-risk move. You're absolutely right, Danny. You won't hear that much. The split-leg moonsault off the rope, and Crank is still in it.
2 count only and very close.
Crank is taking quite a beating here, and there's a low blow. That's not very sportsmanlike. It's not very Omega-like either.
No, it's not, you know, but you do have the good, the bad, and the ugly. You've got the, not everybody here's a sportsman in Omega.
Yeah, I got me and you. Where's the bad? Anyway. Now Crank setting Driver up. Crank taking a little too much time, but he's taking quite a beating. And Driver easily able to avoid the maneuver. And now Driver pulling Crank up. Crank might have been better off to try to tag out there, Dan.
Perhaps so. And right now, Derek Driver attempting a hip toss. Big, right in, hammering in the midsection. I don't know what that was.
You're absolutely right. You don't. And there's a pinfall by Driver, and Crank is eliminated. And now we're getting this elimination moving right along. We've got 3 men out now. Oh, a Driver missed a drop kick. He hit the mat hard on that one. Nice. He nicely avoided the hit from slipping to the ropes there. Taken up, going for a... No, he got him down. The big boot to the gut. Driver avoided into an arm drag. Nice variation into that. Goes for the punch and misses. This isn't the quick, rapid-fire action you're going to see at Omega. The action is so innovative and hard to call sometimes, especially for my colleague, you know, Danny. Hey, Dan.
With the arm drag. Look here, McCone. You're going to have to quit slamming me. I've told the promoters here we were going to do a professional job. I know that you're a nasty guy, but, I mean, you know.
Slamming like that. Okay, I'm with you, Dan. I'm doing a good job. I'm praising you. Cauldron working on the arm of Derek Driver. Now, that's maybe the best thing for both these guys right now is just to settle down and slow down and figure out what their next move is going to be.
Perhaps so. Right now, Derek Driver got Ace Cauldron in trouble. A hand grip to the rope.
I tell you, these guys are really putting everything into this match, Dan. You can see from all 10 guys how much that Omega Cruiserweight Championship means to each and every one of them.
That is correct. Joey Matthews, the last man to hold the light heavyweight title, and everybody knows he's went on to bigger and better things. Ashley Walker taking control.
And a fresh man in the ring. Cauldron may be in some trouble now because he and Driver had quite a succession of moves there.
Oh. Neck breaker.
The neck breaker on Cauldron after the beating he's already taken that, and that is enough. Ace Cauldron is out. Ashley Walker, the fresh man and quite a large man for this match, came in and really put a beating on Cauldron. And right there, a smart move. Walker tags out. He tags Brian Fury back into the match. Tags Fury back into the match. A fresh man in the ring. But nevertheless, we are going to have one Omega Cruiserweight champion when this match is all said and done. Now, referee counting Brian Fury. Brian Fury is going to go out and bring him back in. Trying to avoid the match he does not like. And Brian Fury is going to go get his opponent, Dan, and bring him back in. He said he didn't want to take on all 5 of them, but Brian Fury is going to make sure he gets in there and takes on all 5 of them.
Brian Fury just went and got him as he was trying to exit. That's not going to happen.
Absolutely right. Fury got him back in the ring. A 2 count. Fury not able to hold his man down there on that one. And a body slam.
Darren Fate being body slammed by Brian Fury. Fate, you know, this has got to come down to 2 guys. I mean, if Fate gets pinned, these guys are going to have to oppose each other.
Exactly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Derek Fate is eliminated, then we are going to have these 5 guys fighting each other then.
I'm assuming so.
Absolutely right. Where it should be. And Fury with a chin lock now. And now he's taking control of Fate. He's got Fate. That Fate grabs the ropes.
Confirm that with Thomas Simpson.
You do that. I'll handle this. I'm under control. Brian Fury laying the boots into Fate there, and Fate is definitely not in control. He's going against 5 guys right now, but realistically, fans, when this match started, you're against 9 guys anyway, because there's only going to be one Omega Cruiserweight champion when this is all said and done, and Fate's going to have to pull off quite an upset if it's going to be him.
Well, McCone, I just checked with the Thomas Simpson, he said one way or the other, we're going to have a single victory holder of this match, regardless if it's Brian Fury, Darren Fate, or Derek Driver, whoever.
That's what we want. We want one champion. We want no controversy. We want to see a winner earned the right way, and that's what we're having right here in Omega, this 10-man elimination with all kinds of new and innovative and creative moves. Fate whipped into the ropes. Fury goes for a drop kick. Caught him kind of low, but he caught him nevertheless. Fury going for a pin. Our referee, Johnny on the spot. I don't know if that's his name, but that's what I'm calling him right there because he was. All right, now Fury whipping Driver in reverse. I'm sorry, Fate. I got my name mixed up.
Fate takes a boot to the midsection. Powerbomb by Darren Fate.
And he got one man out. Fury is eliminated, so Darren Fate one step closer, but he's still got 4 guys, and right away in the ring is Shane Steele. Oh, he runs right into a big boot from Steele. Sets him up. Going for that tornado DDT, and Fate just threw him off. The smallest man, I should say, in the match. Powerbomb on Steele. And Steele is out. Crazy K very smartly moves right in. As soon as the 3 is counted, K moves right in there and took the headlock on Fate. That was a very smart move. But give Fate credit. He started off with 5 guys against him, if you will, in this match, and now he's just taken 2 of them right out in quick succession. Going for a power bomb on K. Didn't get to execute it. K hits the ropes after the big boot. Hip toss by Fate. Lands on his feet, does K. K hits ropes, another big boot. Fate likes that big boot. Hip toss. I don't know exactly what he was going for, but K got him down, and Fate got him down. Kip up by both, well, attempted kip up by both men. K kipped up anyway. And Fate made a good effort. He's taking a lot of punishment in the match, no doubt about that. The Hurricane Rana by K. I got it. And now K's got Fate in the corner. Dan Fate's doing quite a job to narrow this down to just 3 guys. Oh, the big kick right to the face. Nicely done. And now K flipping across the ring. Oh, I don't want to say where that one landed.
Very low.
Very low. That's good. Very low. I like that. I mean, I don't like it, but, you know, it was accurate. Watch your mouth. This is a family show.
Hey, you like a cheap shot.
I don't do cheap shots. I'm a clean, fair-minded individual at all times. You know that. K going outside the ring as I was distracted by my large colleague. K to the top. And I think he might have busted himself there.
Very skillful on his behalf.
Well, he tried to kill himself the first minute of the match. What do you expect?
He's tapping out.
He's tapping out. Go tell him, Matt. And Ashley Walker back in the ring. Just as K did earlier, taking control right away. And K may be injured. That ankle, he is in some degree of pain, laying here outside the ring, as you can clearly see on our camera. K in some degree of pain. And Fate with Walker takes him down with a neck breaker. And he got Walker out. Give Darren Fate a lot of credit. Now it's Darren Fate and Derek Driver, so we're going to have a Cruiserweight champion right here. One of these 2 men, fans, will be your new Omega Cruiserweight champion, and they both will have earned it no matter who wins it, especially Darren Fate, given that he was against 5 men with no chance to rest, no chance to tag out to anyone. The big frog splash from Driver, and that was a 2. That was a 2 count. I think if Driver could have pinned him right off the splash, he might have perhaps got him. The moonsault off the ropes, going for another pin, and again, Fate kicks out. Fate has really worked hard. He didn't want to face these 5 guys when it came down to 1 against 5. He was very, very reluctant, shall we say, to face these 5 guys, but he's really done it, and he's done quite a job. Drop kick by Driver knocks Fate into the corner, and now Fate is in some trouble, but he's only got 1 more hurdle to climb here. Derek Driver, the last man he's got to face. Driver is much, much more rested than Fate, but Dan, we got to give Darren Fate a lot of credit no matter what happens to get down to 1-on-1.
Boy, he's pulled off against all odds just to
get to this point. He's done a lot to get here, and with, as I said earlier, with no breaks, no chance to tag, flip leg drop, he may have him right here, Dan. 1, 2, and he got him. He got him.
That's it, Darren Fate, the new champion.
Give Fate credit. He came back from a lot of seemingly insurmountable odds to be the new Omega Cruiserweight champion. Darren Fate, let's go to my colleague for the introduction.
New Omega Cruiserweight champion, Darren Fate.
All right, fans, we're ready with our second event. Christopher Dreams going against Crazy K, taking nothing away from Crazy K's wrestling ability, but if you're in the midst of a 10-man match and you take as big a beating as Crazy K did, Dan, why in the world would you want to jump right into a match with an athlete the caliber and the talent of Christopher Dreams, the beating that Crazy K has already taken, and he's in the ring with an athlete like Christopher Dreams, who, on a fresh note, is a hard match, and now he's going to walk in here injured, facing a man like Dreams.
Almost ignorant, if you ask me, you know, for him to agree to come out here and go under these circumstances. I don't understand it. We know that the opponent didn't make it here tonight, but
scared is the word, Dan. Intimidated by Christopher Dreams. The frog splash off the top, and he may have a 3 already. Not yet, not yet. I believe he's going to have some fun. I believe Crazy K has made a very big mistake.
It appears, you know, he's toying with this young man.
Oh, he's having fun. I mean, Christopher Dreams didn't come here to play. He came here to have a match and beat somebody up, and it's not his fault that his opponent is not here, and it's certainly not his fault that Crazy K apparently does have some suicidal tendencies tonight, jumping off the balcony. Oh, my goodness gracious.
He just tried to break his neck, McComb.
Did a pretty good job, it looked like, from here. That was a devastating move, to say the least. Dreams pushing the referee out of the way, and now Mercedes coming into the ring, and this is, we should properly address her as Miss Omega, Dan.
So she says.
I heard her say it, and it just looks right to me. And now she's going to lay Crazy K out. This is just humiliation, I think, more than actual injury. Slapping him while Christopher Dreams holds, and now they're both going to just stomp a mud hole in him. Referee's signaling for the bell. Oh, and who we got coming here, Dan?
That's Miss Vixen.
Vixen out here looking for the microphone. The referee's calling for the bell. I believe Dreams has been disqualified. I believe it's going to be the decision here. And now Vixen has got the microphone. And she apparently has some things to say. We got some woman going to be naked tonight. I'm kind of in favor of that. We got some women. Well, Vixen laid the law down right there very clearly. I don't know if she knows she's talking to Miss Omega or not, Dan.
We got a challenge, and I'm sure it'll be taken.
I'm sure it will. Miss Omega won't back up from anything. right, fans, James McComb back at ringside. We're back with Hardcore Hunter and Nick Fury. Nick Fury obviously is still yet to buy a pair of wrestling tights, much less a pair of boots. And he's in here with a man who really, really does not like people like this, really does not like young people who really just don't earn their way into sport. This Hardcore Hunter does not feel Nick Fury has earned his way. And to tell you the truth, he's got a point, but I think he's going to earn his way here. He's going to earn his way right straight to the hospital. 'Cause there you go, Hardcore Hunter just lays into Fury, pounding the boots into him, while Danny Paris has obviously been having something to drink. Now, Hunter's backing Fury into the corner, just beating the daylights out of him, just pounding away. This is what Nick Fury should have expected. These two have wrestled before, and Hardcore Hunter's beat him to death before. And it looks like what he's readily on his way to do it again. Whips Fury into the corner. Fury leaps up and over. Hardcore, I don't know where he is. The drop kick from Fury.
Nick from Fury, what the hell is that?
Drop kick from Fury. Would you listen? And now Nick Fury unleashing a high-risk offense. And Hardcore Hunter obviously is just simply going out to adjust his tights and speak to his manager and say some things I would rather not repeat here on the air. And now Nick Fury's in the ring, probably praying to God that Hunter don't come back. But unfortunately for him, here he comes. Hardcore Hunter come back to the ring, and I think he's unhappier than he was when he left. And that's a bad, bad sign for Nick Fury. Referee trying to count Hunter out, but he's not going to end this beating that quick. Hardcore Hunter means to hurt somebody, as he usually does. Fury flips Hardcore back into the ring.
Slingshots him right over that top rope.
You on the ball. And Nick Fury with the, a spinning moonsault of some sort off the ropes, and it did not connect.
Actually a senton.
Oh, excuse me, the Swami Paris. I have been corrected by the belly extraordinaire. Hard right hand to the head. And now Hardcore Hunter just giving that hard right hand to the head. And Nick Fury, as much as he wants to, picks Fury up, whips him across into the ropes.
Fury slides under his man and now starting to take control. Pair of boots to the midsection.
Now Fury trying some more, duck the clothesline. Great.
Spinning kick.
And he connected. I can't believe that. Hardcore Hunter getting out of the ring, taking a break, just taking a quick break. Part of wrestling. It's easy to do. It's accepted part of the game. Conferring with his manager, I don't really know if that's going to help much. And now he's not very happy with his manager now, Dan.
Derek Flair been collared by Thompson.
And Fury connects with the baseball slide from the ropes, flies outside, and now we got a good shot. And now he's just beating the daylights out of Hunter, whips him in, hard into the apron. And now Hunter is feeling some pain from Nick Fury, whips him back into the ring.
And right now we got it all breaking down. Thompson taking control. Nick Fury in a world of trouble at this point in time, McComb.
He was in a world of trouble when he got in the ring. Hardcore Hunter, these two men have got a pass, Dan, and we know that very well. The Hunter does not like Nick Fury, does not like the young guys like Nick Fury, and he's continuing a beating on Nick Fury that he's been wanting to give him for a long, long time.
And a headbutt by Thompson, and down goes Nick Fury. Nick Fury in trouble, McComb.
Big elbow smash onto Fury.
Fury represents what Omega should be. Thompson, a guard of the old school.
Yeah, it's called wrestling. Heard of it? And now Hardcore flips Fury into the ropes. Big backdrop, and Fury came down hard.
It doesn't matter whether you're flying in the ring with high-flying moves, brawling or wrestling, and just a regular, it's what's on the marquee. It's all things that embody wrestling. This style here happens to be high-flying, fast-paced wrestling, which Thompson's not really in favor of that, I would say.
Well, he's doing pretty well right now, if you ask me. Whips Hunter into the ropes. Now Hunter coming off leapfrog by Fury. Comes back, and Hunter caught him that time. And this does not look good. Oh, the power bomb by Hunter. And now, that high-flying wrestling's not doing so well right now. Okay. You've been grounded, all right. And now Hardcore, and now the referee is in an argument with Derek Flair out here over the count. Now Hardcore's got his throat across the ropes. Now Derek Flair's going to lay some punishment in. I don't know exactly how much punishment this is going to be. This may be a respite from Hunter.
Blatant choking.
Nothing worse than a blatant choking.
You ever received a blatant chokehold?
executed the blatant choke all the time for 12.
I feel tempted myself.
Ah, okay, you go ahead and take care of that. We'll be out here doing the match. And now Hunter.
I think you just got.
You're not going to choke me, Paris. You get back to the concession stand. And now Hunter's got...
What an idiot.
Leave him out. Now Hunter's got Fury in the corner, whips him across, hard into the corner. Hunter caught the boot. That didn't quite work so well. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a short clothesline. He just about broke Fury in half.
That he did. He just leveled him with that lariat and turned him inside out.
You have got to calm down. And now Hunter pulling Fury up and just going to slap him around a little bit. Now he's just playing with the man, Dan. You see? See, there's the high-risk offense getting played with. Exactly. I ain't seen that in a while, Hunter. I really need to see one. Excuse me. I suggest you get your facts straight, boy. Hunter, throw him for me. Now, here we go. Now the riffraff in Columbus have put their teeth in for the night.
James McCone.
Yeah, exactly. Don't beat him yet. I want to see a beating on this boy. You know, Nick Fury's got some mental problems. Been in the Las Vegas Mental Hospital. Oh, good gracious. He whipped him right out on the floor. Nick Fury is down and hurting. See? And now Derek Flair.
That ought to really hurt, you know.
Yeah, and we had a good shot of how high it was earlier. Leave him alone. He's having a good time. Derek Flair can participate if he wants to. Throw him off something high, Hunter. Now we're going to see a good beating here for Nick Fury. Up close and personal. I hope this could get real fun. Hunter whips Fury in hard into the post. There we go. I don't think Nick Fury has got all that much fury left in him right now, Dan.
Oh, he's been extinguished somewhat here.
Somewhat, yeah. He's somewhat extinguished, all right. Fury is down and out, and I think Hunter's just having fun with him. We all know very well how Hunter likes to beat people up. He whips Fury back into the ring. And unfortunately for Fury, Hunter's going to follow him back in.
And Nick Fury in a lot of trouble. Thompson is really having his way with him. He's just mistreating him.
He mistreated him. It's a wrestling match. He signed for the match. This is what he gets. When you sign for a match with Hardcore Hunter Thompson, this is what you get. It's not mistreating. It's taking the beating you signed for. He's
high-flying move from Thompson.
Oh, no, not yet. Not a 3 yet. Come on, Hunter. I want to see a beating a little bit more. This is fun. I'm enjoying it.
Pulverizing this man. He's trying to hurt him, man.
I certainly hope he does. I ain't seen a good injury in a long, long time. Long overdue. Nick Fury with illegal closed fist. Oh, good gracious. The kick right in the face. Dan, that's
Fury kick.
Unsportsmanlike. Dan obviously ate at the Tokyo buffet this afternoon. A double count going on. Both men are down, and Hunter, I don't know if he's got a nose left on his face after that kick from Fury, Dan.
Perhaps not. You know, McCone, you're not a student of the game. You don't keep up with the latest and things.
Dan, do you want to talk about latest and trends and students and all that? I didn't think so.
I can't wait for you to return to your exile.
What a flurry. Now, anyway, the classic, legendary Gordon Soley like Dan Paris. Right. And now, Hardcore Hunter pulling Fury up, whips him across into the ropes. Goes to the clothesline, a miss. Another miss. Fury rebounding off the ropes again.
Another big spinning kick.
I don't know that scientific technology like big spinning kicks. I'm not a student of big spinning kicks. And now Fury going up for another high-risk move, Dan. I bet I would too. Big splash from Fury off the top. Goes for the pin, and Hunter kicks out. This might not be any more time to play. It might be time to go ahead and put Fury away. Hardcore Hunter might should stop the pulverizing and just go ahead and beat him now, Dan.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's playing cat and mouse with him, but Nick Fury's pulled off some big wins in the past. You know, you can't count him out.
Well, I hope we can count him out here in a little bit. Right now, Hardcore Hunter with a chin lock looks like he may be choking, maybe smothering the man, I should say, a little bit. I certainly hope he is. But then Hardcore Hunter usually follows all the rules strictly and cleanly down the middle, so I seriously doubt anything like that was going.
about, McCone?
I'm speaking the truth. Are you not a student of the game? Hardcore Hunter is a good, clean living athlete, never breaks the rules of any kind.
He loves punching, kicking, brawling, hardcore. It's his specialty. I mean, you know,
He's good at it. Now Fury going for the ropes. Fury just running like a madman. Barely even made contact, but he made contact. And Hunter is in some trouble. Got out. He's not going to hold Hardcore Hunter down.
tried a senton, but in midstream turned it into a somersault-like leg drop.
Sunsault leg drop. That's what that was. You're not a student of the game. You're not keeping up. You're not keeping up. Now Fury with those punches that we know are so awful and illegal when Hardcore Hunter does them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Lariat.
With authority, indeed. I like that. That was fun. And now Nick Fury is possibly injured.
You take one of those.
Look, you have got bloodlust in your soul. You really do. Hardcore whips him across. I'm trying to call a match. This man's wanting violence. Oh! The super kick to the face, and Hunters goes down hard. Here I am trying to call a match, and my colleague wants to get me bodily harm. He nodded, fans, in case you couldn't hear the rocks rattling there during that brief pause. And now Nick Fury going up for another high-risk move, and this is very high-risk. Of course, the first high-risk move he did was sign the contract.
Nobody home off of that aerial assault.
Nobody home indeed, but Hardcore Hunter is definitely home right now. He is definitely going to take Nick Fury and lay some more pulverizing beatings on him. It could be. And it hopefully will be, and it indeed is. Pile driver on Fury, that may be it. If Hunter wants it to be it, it will be. There we go. There's a victory for Hardcore Hunter, and that was a wonderful thing to see. Wasn't enough either, was it, fans? No, indeed. Yeah. Give him a good hand. One of his is broke. All right, fans, we are back now with the bra and panties match with Vixen, who came out here just none of her business, challenging Miss Omega Mercedes to a bra and panties match. Obviously, she's one of those twisted people, and you may have to bear with me, fans. I'll probably have to explain to Danny what bra and panties are when he gets back. It's been a long time since Danny has seen bra and panties. Oh, there you are.
I said, I think you could use a bra yourself.
You want me to go there? Now, Miss Omega Mercedes in the headlock from Vixen. Dan, this is going to be an interesting match. Okay, I agree with you. And now, wrestling in the bra and panties match. Who would have thought that? Now, obviously, Miss Omega Mercedes reverses the hammerlock there. Now, Vixen goes back behind Well, this is Hammerlock Central right now. It's a girls' match, and you call it a schoolboy. That's a schoolgirl if I ever saw one. And I've seen some schoolgirls, believe me. Now, wait a minute, I didn't say that. And now, Vixen, oh, she's taking the pants off, Dan. Don't get shocked. And Miss Omega Mercedes broke that right up.
She tried, you know.
That's the name of the game. It's not about pinfalls. It's not about submissions. It's about stripping them. That's my kind of match.
In this match, it is.
That's the match going on. That's when I said it. So, and a clothesline. And now Vixen just biding her time, if you will, waiting. Personally, I don't bide my time. I just undress me a woman, but, you know.
Leg drop by Vixen.
How you win the match. She's trying for a pin against.
There's no pinfalls.
Trying for a pin. And the referee's encouraging her to strip the woman, and I can't really say as I blame him for that. That is the name of the game of this match. It was her challenge. Now she's asking the crowd, many of whom have teeth, here if they wish to
Drop toe hold by Mercedes.
avoiding the pantsing, and that's a good thing for her, but it doesn't do me a whole lot of good for her to avoid having her pants taken off. Christopher Dreams now up on the side of the ring distracting Vixen, and she may get some clothes removed now.
She's joking this lady Vixen. Now this is nothing more than a cat fight, McCall.
Well, what do you expect? It's a bra and panties match. They're not going to want to get undressed in front of this riffraff here in Columbus, North Carolina. I can't believe you dragged me to this place.
I drug you to this place. You showed up and I was shocked and wished you.
Hey, look, which one of them do you borrow bras from for them things you got there, Dan?
I don't need a bra.
Okay, you mean, oh my goodness, Mercedes slaps Christopher Dreams right in the mouth, and that is not a good thing. And now Vixen goes with the kick and hard blows to the back, going for the shirt. That's a bra, Dan. That's a bra.
Yeah, she's got part of the match won right here.
She definitely does. And now whips Vixen into the ropes. Christopher Dreams with a trip from outside the ring. That's just a loyal man helping a woman. That's a good, helpful man.
That's what you call blatant interference. Thomas Simpson's not going to put up with this type of stuff.
Oh, Thomas Simpson. What's Thomas Simpson going to do if Christopher Dreams don't want him to? Simpson don't want no part of Christopher Dreams.
Count on one hand how many disqualifications has taken place in Omega in the past. That's
Look at Simpson sticking his nose in. This is not his business. This is a bra and panties match. Dreams needs to lay Simpson out right now. Dreams needs to pop him right in the mouth. Mercedes goes for
Dream having their words.
a push by Simpson. And now Simpson and Dreams going at it outside the ring. And I don't really think he wants to get into fisticuffs. Oh, Dreams laid him out. Dreams just laid Simpson out. Oh, no, he hit his own woman. Oh, no, Dan, he hit Miss Omega. And now Vixen's going to pull the pants off.
He just accidentally just really screwed up.
And the match is over. Vixen has stripped her opponent, and Dreams is calling for help to cover his woman up. I don't really know if that's a good idea. Personally, just leave her uncovered if you ask me. And Vixen, she laid the beating down on Mercedes, but a little bit of inadvertent help. But Vixen definitely got the job done. She got the clothes removed, and Simpson and Mercedes both ended up taking a beating, and Christopher Dreams may end up taking one later on for that accident. This is going to be an action-packed match, to say the least. NWA Junior Georgia Heavyweight Champion Rick Michaels. Man has held many championships all over the country. Former NWA Tag Team Champion is currently the NWA Georgia Heavyweight Champion, taking on the Black Cat Dion Johnson. We have got an excellent match coming up here, Dan.
That we do. These guys have had some very violent encounters in the past. They've had a lot of hard-fought battles before, you know.
I know very well about both these guys. You know that. I've got quite a pass with both these two guys. This is definitely going to be a top-flight match, to say the least.
Yeah, one thing I do want to say before we get into this match is Thomas Simpson got cold-cocked earlier, and, you know, one thing he won't put up with is that type of thing, and you can expect Mr. Dream to have to come out of the wallet.
Well, he really did stick his nose into a match where he had no business, though, Dan.
Want interference in these matches. He doesn't, you can count, like I said, on one hand how many disqualifications have been.
He interfered in the match, Dan, but that's the last match. Let's concentrate on this, not taking away a bit from these two athletes, Black Cat Dion Johnson and Rick Michaels, the Georgia Heavyweight Champion, along with Derek Flair at ringside. And what is the name of young lady with Dion?
Baby Girl.
Okay. Baby Girl with the Black Cat. And it's Derek Flair and Rick Michaels in the ring. And Dion got some moves he's shaking there, Dan.
I don't know what he's shaking.
He's shaking something. There's a lot to shake. Now, lock up in the ring. Tie back in Michaels into the corner. Here Michaels calling his referee to break this up. This is obviously man's in the ropes. Oh, my goodness. Black Cat just slugged him right in the corner. He slugged Rick Michaels right in the face.
That didn't happen.
Hey, Rick Michaels got punched right in the face, right there.
Well, as I do, you can't see that this man has just fooled the referee. What have you been eating?
Look here, wipe your chin and don't worry about it. I'm watching the match, and I saw Black Cat Dion Johnson punch a classy athlete like Rick Michaels come out here, try to be a sportsman, bring a classy man like Derek Flair to the ring with him. Black Cat comes out here with what's her name, Pooh Girl, come out here and punch a man in the corner. Now we got another lockup. See if we have a clean match from here on out. Black Cat going to back Michaels into the... I do. Oh, my goodness, what a punch.
Nothing existed there again.
You see Rick Michaels down on the ground, don't you? He's down on the ground with a big welt on the side of his face from where Black Cat punched him.
Psychological warfare. That's what this is.
Yeah, that's true. And if I tried that out here, I'd be fighting an unarmed man. Michaels is in the corner from those hard right hands from Dion Johnson. You don't understand that, do you? That means you don't have any psychological warfare. Okay, I've explained it to you. Bad when I've got to explain my insult.
Actually concentrating on the match.
I'm trying to. So you punched him right in the face. Look at these Columbus rednecks lying to the referee. There's nothing I hate worse than lying. I'm glad you agree. And now Black Cat and Michael's circling. Michael's not wanting to tie up. He don't want to get punched in the corner again. I don't blame him.
This tape will know that you're full of something that smells similar to what's on your bread.
Oh my goodness! This has just gotten to be wrong. This man is breaking every rule in the book. Punched a man in the face 3 times. Rick Michaels trying to have a good, clean, scientific match and getting punched in the mouth time and time again. This has got to stop. I don't want him to go in there.
Please try.
That ring's too high. I couldn't get in there if I tried. It'd take me, I'd be Mount Everest trying to get in that ring. And now, you heard that, didn't you? These people are idiots. Somebody finally agrees with me. Now, Michaels and Dion Johnson's going to make Rick Michaels mad if he's not careful. And he does not want to make Rick Michaels mad. Now, here we go. I'm going to show you a clean break right here. See that? Look at the pit. Look at the punches from Dion Johnson. The hard right hands, closed fists, illegal as they can be. Elbow smash, that was legal. Sets Michaels up, whips him into the ropes. Hip toss. Michaels goes down hard. The Black Cat setting him up. Arm drag takes Michaels over. Johnson setting him up again. A drop kick, 1-foot drop kick. And Michaels is scurrying to the outside, trying to get her some relief.
Well, he ought to after that offensive flurry. He needs some relief.
You going to tell me he didn't punch him that time?
Oh, yeah, and he had it coming to him.
Had it coming to him. He punched the daylights out of man for no good reason. Exactly right. Rick Michaels trying to tell this referee, and I do know a lot about referee, and you know that yourself. The greatest referee there ever was right here beside you. And now Michaels getting back in the ring slowly. He wants to... Oh, see, I heard that. He wants to rethink his game plan now. And you know yourself, Danny Paris, Rick Michaels is a crafty individual. He'll come up with a game plan.
Oh, yeah, and he needs to in a hurry. You know, he's the NWA Georgia champion, you know.
Now, Dion's going to taste some fists now. That's payback.
You know, he's no slouch by obtaining that type of gold.
Of course he's no slouch. Former NWA Tag Team Champion. Oh, my goodness. A low blow from the Black Cat.
Reverse atomic drop and now a regular atomic drop.
And there's another punch.
Between the tailbone and his neck.
I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to embarrass this man by going there. But I do see one heck of a tailbone when you stand up. Rick Michaels now outside the ring calling for Derek Flair, and I believe he may be leaving. Rick Michaels may be so tired of this cheating tactics. Rick Michaels is tired of this cheating. And now look at Black Cat chasing him outside the ring. Look, you need to get back in the ring, Johnson. Look at this. Look at this illegal tactics outside the ring. This is just uncalled for. This is unbridled violence. And now Michaels rakes the eyes. And look at the girl trying to sneak up and grab Rick Michaels from behind. I don't know what she was. Oh, she's trying to hit him. She's trying to punch a gentleman like Michaels. Oh, and she knocked the daylights out of Derek Flair.
He had it coming too.
Derek Flair was trying to be a perfect gentleman, and this woman just slugged him for no reason. Rick Michaels is a perfect gentleman. He did not punch her in the face like he had every right to do, considering she was just trying to nail him. I mean, punch him. Punch him. Now Rick Michaels in the corner. He caught Johnson. He caught Johnson unawares that time.
Unaware?
And now Mike, yeah, unaware means he didn't know it was coming.
Implicating that your lack of speech, you know, you sound like an impediment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God almighty, I messed up. And Michaels drops the leg across Johnson, and now Johnson is unable to speak right now.
Springboard leg drop.
What I said. Very impressive. He's the Georgia heavyweight champion. Of course it was impressive. Michaels drives the knee into Johnson. And now he's laying the bad talk on him now, Dan. He's laying the bad mouth on him. Now going for a pin, and again, Johnson kicks out. And Johnson's quite an athlete. I got to tell you that. We know ourselves. Dion Johnson's been around a long, long time. He's got the recuperative powers to come back in the match. And Michaels knows better than anybody. Look at Derek Flair. Derek Flair out here laying the boots in on the Black Cat. That's what he gets for having his girl punch him in the face a while ago.
That's blatant interference, and you know it.
I do know it, and I know that Derek Flair got punched first. Otherwise, he would not have interfered. He's a good, clean living athlete, well, not athlete, but he's good and clean living. Okay. Now Johnson back in the ring here.
A great athlete, unlike yourself.
I'm glad you're, well, I was a great athlete. I have retired.
Former buffet champion.
No, I will never take your title from you. And now Johnson, Rick Michaels adjusting his tights there. They obviously were loose.
Retired alcoholic.
Stumbling later on tonight. If you don't believe it, follow me and take a look. And now Michaels laying the boots into the Black Cat, driving the fist in now. He's got Johnson in all kinds of trouble now.
Well, this has turned into a Donnybrook, a fist fight, pretty much.
It sure has. And now Michaels adjusting his tights. Just obviously something came loose. And pow, right in the kisser. Right.
Something in that hand.
No. See, you're just a corrupt individual. You want to call everybody a cheater just because people can, good athletes like Rick Michaels and Derek Flair and Hardcore Hunter, friends of mine, I might add. You don't want to get on my bad side. Johnson's coming back. He's not getting up, but he's getting the shoulder up, and that's enough to avoid the 3 count. If this referee is this referee from Columbus?
I don't think so.
Well, he acts like it. He can't get past 2.
People hear you talking about him.
Oh, what are they going to do, throw their teeth at me?
They throw your big butt right out of the building.
There ain't a soul in here can lift me. I can barely do it.
I would agree with that.
And now Michaels has got Johnson in all kinds of trouble. Go for another pin. Hopefully this referee will learn his... Oh, my goodness. You know, it's bad when I got to critique the referee, but when you're as good as I was, well, still am, but I'm
As
retired.
you was.
I'm retired. I choose to be was. Chin lock by Michaels. That's what I'm trying to do. Rear chin lock by Michaels. Johnson's in all kinds of trouble. I think he's trying to give up. The referee just not hearing him. Nice hairdo on this referee, too, Stowe, by the way. Mo Howard, no, he stole his hair. Okay. Johnson is about to give it up. I can see it.
By no means.
He's given up before. He's quit before. He might quit again. This is Rick Michaels, for crying out loud. This is not some nobody in the ring. This is two top-flight athletes. Michaels goes for the punch, misses, goes for the back elbow, missed again. Johnson off the ropes, connects there. Oh, Michaels now is in trouble.
All right, Johnson's going to try to get it back together. Both men now on the mat feeling the effects of battle, McCone.
You're definitely right about that. Now it's just a race to see which man gets up first. Both men coming up pretty much the same time. Hard right hand by Johnson. Blocks Michaels again. Another right hand by Johnson. Firing away with closed fist lefts right now. And now he's shaking whatever that is and fires a right hand hard to the head. Michaels is down. Referee goes for a pin. And oh, no. Michaels got the shoulder up. There was not a 3. That was very close right there, Dan.
It wasn't quite 3.
Well, it wasn't quite 3. I said that. But it was very close. Those illegal punches almost got the job done. Now Johnson going up on top, asking the crowd if he should do it. And now he's just laying the punches into Michaels, just pounding away at him. This is illegal as it could be. Referee trying to get Johnson to break.
This match has turned into a brawl, McCone.
Oh, Johnson elbowed the referee. There's few things I hate worse than referee abuse, but that was awful. I don't hate it near as bad as I used to, but I hate it. And Johnson whips Michaels into the ropes. Goes for the Hurricane Rana from Johnson, and there's no referee because Johnson elbowed him in the face. Now that's justice. That's justice. It's Black Cat elbowed the referee in the face, which is a
7 count right there.
but he elbowed the referee in the face. A heinous act if I ever saw one. And now Rick Michaels, I think he just needs some
Georgia title in his hand.
He's the champion. And he hit him right in the head with it. And Johnson's out cold. Referee's up 1, 2. Come on, ref. Come on. There you go. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Where is the bell? There's the bell. The winner of the match is Rick Michaels. A hard-fought, clean win for Rick Michaels. That's a good one. Now that's an athlete while you're right there. That's an athlete for you, Dan Paris.
Deion Johnson put up a heck of a battle, but it took a title shot to the head to put him out.
I can't believe you didn't say you can't keep a good Johnson down.
No. Get him out. Get him out. He lost again. He should be used to it by now. Come on, boy. You got beat. Get out of here.
So, you're talking to derogatory. This man put up a tremendous battle.
Something real off.
Yeah, I see that. All right, you got beat. You should be used to that. right, fans, this is going to be your main event of the evening. Al Getz presents the team of Future Shock against Jeff Hamrick and AJ Styles for the vacant Omega Tag Team Championships. And Dan, this is going to be quite a main event match for our first Omega show back indeed for the Omega Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, and you could think of a list of people in the past that's held those titles. What do you think about Al Getz's very nimble entrance in the ring?
I think that this redneck over here that came up and shook the ropes and caused Al Getz to fall, that was absolutely tragic.
I think Al Getz went out drinking with you before he came to the show.
I'm glad my friend Al Getz is not injured. Al Getz is a fine, svelte figure of a man, not nearly the pudgy thing you are.
He's a foul-mouthed Yankee, and it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Look, just because the man's from the North, he's one of the greatest minds in the history of professional wrestling, and the team of Future Shock has made a right choice in getting Al Getz to guide their career.
Well, mentally, he may be very high intellectual, but on agility, he's not over.
This is. I want to see you go jump over the rope. Yeah, okay. I didn't think so.
I would never try and do such a idiotic thing. I'm an announcer.
I'm not even going to get into you doing any idiotic things. And now Hamrick in the hammerlock.
All right, and Jeff Hamrick with a headlock onto Jay Freeze. And Brandon Phoenix is on the ring apron.
You got it. This team of Future Shock, my first in-person look at them, Dan, but I've seen some tape on these guys. And these guys are definitely a team to worry about in the future, especially here in Omega.
Jay Freeze just slapped Hamrick in the back of the head, trying to make a fool out of him, or a mockery.
He's trying to knock him off his game. He's trying to get him shook up, trying to get him not thinking straight. He'll make a mistake, and then Future Shock will be right there, take advantage of it, and take the Omega Championships home. That's what it's all about, Dan, getting the belts, winning the money, being a top dog, being the best at what you... Well, I guess you wouldn't know much about that, but I do. Being the best at what you do, that's what they're all about. That's what this match is about, being the Omega Tag Team Champion, the best that Omega has to offer.
You know, I'm not going to sit here and exchange insults with you. This match is a very prestigious match. It's for a high prize in wrestling, the tag team titles. These people don't want to hear all this garbage coming out of your mouth.
And that was classy. A springboard to greatness possibly by either one of these teams. AJ Styles and Jeff Hamrick or the team of Future Shock. Right back to the arm.
Jay Freeze with a very nimble hand springing across the ring into a wrist lock now.
And that's wrestling right there. He's working on the arm. Very nimble, very talented, very athletic to say the least. And right now Hamrick is in some trouble. Hamrick trying to flip out and trying to get his way out. The boots to the midsection, that will do it. Hamrick goes up to the ropes. He's going to walk down the ropes, and Jay Freeze may be in some trouble, and definitely he is. Hamrick got his way out of the...
Ran the top rope with a Greco knuckle lock and flipped his man across the ring.
And the Greco woman slap on the back of the head, and Jay Freeze is retreating, and I don't blame him personally. Going to the ropes, calling for a disqualification is Al Getz.
That was an amateur wrestling hold where he rode his man and he taunted him by slapping him in the back of the head.
For a disqualification. I don't think he's going to get one.
Perfectly legal.
No, I didn't say it wasn't. I just said he was calling for it. I'm calling what I see. I didn't say he's going to get it. And now Jay Freeze wants to test the strength with Hamrick. This could be interesting. Hamrick looks like quite a powerful man. I don't really know that a test of strength would be the right move unless perhaps there's some skullduggery in the works here, Dan.
That there could be.
There could indeed be. Now, Al Getz is a crafty man. The Future Shock may have some skullduggery and some nefarious means up their sleeves.
We got a test of strength, and Jay Freeze is going down to the mat.
With a powerful upper body on Hamrick. We said this may not have been a very good idea. Hamrick took the early advantage, tripped from behind, and now he's got Hamrick.
Back leg trip, and down goes Hamrick. The test of strength still being gripped. This is a mistake on the behalf of Jay Freeze to match power with Hamrick.
You obviously are learning, because I said that when he offered the test of strength, it may be a mistake to match strength with Hamrick. Now Hamrick is in the advantageous position, goes up. The monkey flip by Jay Freeze. Monkey flips over, still got the lock on the hands, goes for the pin.
Nice monkey flip by Jay Freeze.
Hey, he must be listening to me after all. I just said that twice.
Springboard face buster. Well, hell, you never be quiet. I mean, you know.
Oh, listen to that Mr. Profanity out here, tossing me on the tape. You listen to me. Listen to Charlie Babb Jr. out here cussing me.
Arm drag by
Mercy sakes alive. I come to this redneck town and get cussed out by a fat man.
and I hope it happens again before you leave.
And Hamrick working on the...
Jay Freeze with a series of haymakers on to Jeff Hamrick. Knife edge chop. Hamrick in trouble at this point in time. Obscene gesture. And possibly low boot by Hamrick.
I'm glad you admitted that. Now Hamrick with the hard chop in the corner. He's got Jay Freeze prone on the top.
He nailed him.
He did that. They heard that in a civilized city way up the road from this podunk town we're in. And the knee to the back from outside.
Brandon Phoenix with a knee. There was no tag, and so that's a cheap shot in my book.
Into the corner, the man's right there. He had to do something. He threw the man in the corner, so Phoenix just had to throw a knee up there. Probably just trying to tie his boots and accidentally hit him.
When did your boot laces come up to your knees?
Big boot, let me tell you. Talking to you, I'm bringing some heavy boots, let me tell you.
Kick into a waist lock, took him down.
And now Phoenix drawing AJ Styles into the ring. The referee taking the long way around to get to him. Finally
lost control here.
That was brought on by Future Shock. Phoenix drew AJ Styles into the ring. That's good teamwork. That's good, skillful teamwork taught to Future Shock by Al Getz. No doubt about that.
Future Shock doing a double team number on to Hamrick. Hamrick with a double leapfrog.
That's not good. That's not good. Hamrick needs to be going for a tag, if you ask me, which of course you didn't, but you should have. Hamrick needs to be going for a tag. He's right there in the corner.
That's what you call ability.
Ability, but he needs to make a tag now.
Yeah, I would agree. You know, he probably does need, but his temper is probably just very, very high.
Sure it is. I'm sure in the heat of battle with as prestigious a championship as the Omega Tag Team titles at stake, the temper and the emotions run high on all these athletes. See, if Future Shock's got one man in the ring, Hamrick and Styles are both in the ring, obviously trying to double team. Oh, it's a tag with both men in the ring. Explain that. They're both in the ring and they tag.
The referee's a little ignorant.
Ain't nothing I hate more than an ignorant referee.
Because he's supposed to be on the...
Now listen to AJ Styles with gender slurs trying to insult these men's masculinity. That's just not right.
You taking offense to that, McComb? What's up?
He ain't saying about me. I don't really care, but I mean, ain't no place for that in wrestling. This is a...
Get out with them after the show, are you?
Better watch your mouth. I'll punch you in them bellies.
AJ Styles with a big high kick.
Indeed it was, and now Phoenix is retreating to the corner looking like either a tag or they got some plans they're cooking up.
He's giving a lot of slurs. He's trying to get these men's tempers up. Things are already heated in this match already.
A while ago, when Future Shock did that, you fussed and cussed and called me all kind of names, but now AJ Styles called the man what he called him, and it's fine. No answer. No response from Danny Paris. Styles goes for elbow, misses, takes the arm. Got the arm lock. Phoenix going to try to flip his way out.
Considering what kind of individual you are, you know all kind of filth comes out of your mouth.
I have not said one foul word. I'm a good, clean living athlete sitting out here, minding my business, watching a great match with four...
Flip out of that wrist lock into a headlock.
Four quality athletes and a referee that lets you tag when both men are in the ring. Oh! Styles with quite a tackle and quite a yell, sounding very Iron Mike Sharpish as he came off the rope.
Leapfrog went awry. Almost a collision. Could be setting him up for a jump.
Elbows from Phoenix trying to break his way out of the hold, trying to loosen the grasp of Styles, and he did it. Styles just pulling the hands apart, going into an arm drag. That's a good move by Styles, Danny Paris. See, I give the man credit.
Yes, indeed. A brilliant exchange. Both men going for a German suplex.
Look, you don't make the main event on an Omega wrestling event by being some nobody out here. You got to be a top flight athlete, and all four are.
They have been no slouches on this card.
No, you're absolutely right about that. Going for the super kick. Phoenix caught him, twisted around. Same thing by Styles. Oh, and Styles caught Phoenix hard. And now the Future Shock may be in some future trouble. Now Styles taking the advantage, trying to Needs to keep Phoenix in the ring. Just punch him right in the mouth. That's not a real wrestling move.
Brandon Phoenix in trouble.
Punched him right in the mouth. Now he's tagging Hamrick back in the ring. The more powerful man of the team, I would think. Now a double team move here. Double drop kick. Double drop kick by Styles and Hamrick. And Brandon Phoenix is definitely in some trouble now. Future Shock trying to get the fans into it. I don't really think that's going to do any good for their team.
They're not going to get any support from these people.
Not from these people. You're right. Look at this bunch of riffraff.
The people know that these guys have talked about them like dogs earlier tonight.
Look at them. Look at these people. Exactly. And now Future Shock arguing with the crowd. They need to do better to worry about Hamrick and Styles, not worry about this crowd. Focus on your opponents because there's a big championship at stake, and the crowd's not going to hurt you or help you in this match.
And Hamrick and Phoenix with a collar elbow tie up.
Back into the corner. Hamrick's got him. Needs to have a clean break here. Hopefully we will.
All right, Hamrick. Yeah.
He forced Brandon Phoenix to retaliate with an illegal blow. Brandon Phoenix wanted a clean break. He was forced to punch him.
I don't think he forced him to do anything.
Guys, and that's probably not the most ethical move in the world, but hey, it might get the job done.
Hamrick leaps over his man. Big deep arm drag.
Did you hear that? Hamrick touched him. Now he's got the arm again, and he's taking him down. And
I didn't hear nothing but a thud, and that was Phoenix flying on the mat.
And now Phoenix thuds to the floor, and T. Freeze back in the ring.
Jay Freeze in trouble.
Getting more of the same from Jeff Hamrick.
Hamrick seems to be trying to tire these men out with arm drag.
Well, that will definitely do it. And now Hamrick may be going outside the ring. Wait a minute, Styles springboard off Hamrick. Oh, my goodness. And a great shot of that right there. Styles just took both men out, Dan.
He just stepped across Hamrick's back and flew off like a senton. Wiped both of these guys out.
Wiped them both out indeed. Now Styles with the hard kick to the side of the head. Needs to get one of the men back in the ring, and Styles really needs to get back in the corner where he belongs, Dan.
Well, he probably is doing a lot of damage. They need to get this back in the ring where there can be a fall, but both the Future Shock don't know what hit him.
Well, I'll tell him it was AJ Styles, and he hit him from every different direction with every part of his body that he could find. And AJ Styles really did some damage and is continuing to do so with those hard chops and right hands to Brandon Phoenix, and he's doing a lot of damage now. Most of it illegal. The man's in the ropes.
Well, I mean, like I said, this match has been heated back and forth, back and forth. These tempers have flared.
Yeah, that indeed they have, and you really can, I guess, understand that with the Omega Tag Team titles at stake.
All right, Styles sends Phoenix for the ride. Back body drop.
High back body drop, and Phoenix is in some trouble. He really needs a tag. Referee goes down for a count, gets a 2, not a 3. Phoenix really needs to get a tag here, Danny, and quickly.
Yeah, that's true, and I'm going to tell you what, the going get tough. Don't think Al Getz won't try to stick his nose in there.
Al Getz guides his man, trains his man, gets his man great matches. He does not interfere at any time.
Jay Freeze making the tag. Al Getz has been known to interfere as often as you have been to eat and tell lies.
Look here. I'm a slim, trim 202 pounds, and Al Getz has never interfered in a match in his life.
And that's 2 lies for tonight.
Now, there we go. Now, back in control, and that Styles in trouble, but Jay Freeze does not need to let up and taunt the crowd. He needs to stay on Styles. An athlete the quality of AJ Styles, you don't give him a chance to get up or gain a comeback, Dan.
All right, AJ sent for the ride. Big drop kick.
Grief, what a drop kick. I think he knocked him out. Styles barely gets the shoulder off, and he's definitely feeling that drop kick. Definitely feeling that drop kick is AJ Styles. Now the headlock by Freeze tags Phoenix. I don't know if tagging Phoenix in back in the ring just yet may have been a good idea, Dan. He's not been out very long.
Well, AJ Styles fell victim to a lot of trouble, a lot of double teaming now. Double Japanese arm drag.
Both men flip up, but I don't know if Phoenix had enough time to sufficiently recover. Maybe Future Shock's going to lay some teamwork, some quick tags in and out. That would be my strategy, but I'm not Al Getz. I'm not managing these guys. I'm just a very, very well-trained observer right here calling the match.
Well-trained?
Yes, indeed. I'm glad you agree with me. Now, is Phoenix kind of happy, kind of...
Why don't you roll over and play dead?
You know, you're really hurting my feelings. You're hurting my feelings. I'm trying to watch a great match. Now, there's a tag by Phoenix. That's what he needed to do.
Senton and a leg drop in stereo.
Stereo in Columbus. It's the only place you'll find stereo in this hick town. Lays the boots into Styles. Count the referee's very slow. The foot's not on the rope. I don't know why he stopped counting. The foot is not on the rope. And that Jay Freeze laying the punches into Styles. Laying it in. Whips Styles across the rope. Goes for the punch. Misses. Back elbow. Misses again. Big boot to the gut. Now he's got Styles. Power bomb. No, he's not going to a backbreaker position. Oh, my God. Oh, good grief. 1-2 nice for Styles. Styles in a lot of trouble indeed.
Can't get it here. Maybe a slingshot.
Good. He's not doing his part already good to argue with the referee. You do not argue with the referee. Don't say no. It's a bad thing to do.
Sometimes emotions run high.
I understand that, and this is great teamwork by Future Shock. Absolutely great teamwork. They're punishing AJ Styles. And now look at Jeff Hamrick refusing to get out of the ring. Finally, he does. Future Shock got their teamwork going, and they have really got some punishment laid in to AJ Styles.
We got a small package.
This is good training by Al Getz, good coaching by Al Getz, and great athletes in Future Shock. That's what this is.
Well, it's great athletes. All four of these men are tremendous athletes.
You're definitely right. That's all four great athletes. And AJ Styles, any lesser athlete right now would have already conceded after the beating he's been taking. So there's no doubt AJ Styles is a fine athlete.
And Jay Freeze laying it in on AJ Styles. Styles needs a tag at this point in time.
This referee is really giving Future Shock a lot of static, and I don't really know why. They're just not breaking any rules, and the referee is really riding them hard. Going for a power bomb. I think Styles may be trying to.
Got him up for a standing backbreaker. Dropped him like a suplex. Like a brain buster, McCone.
Definitely, and that now both men are in a sufficient amount of trouble. Both men with very, very much damage. Styles trying to make it. I don't know if he's trying to make a tag or make a pin. He needs to go for the tag.
Seemed like Styles just invented that move.
I think he really should have crawled more towards Hamrick than trying for the pin. I know the natural instinct is try to pin the man and win the match, but he would have been better off trying to get to Hamrick. There he tries to, but Jay Freeze cuts him off, prevents the tag. It's great tag team maneuvering, preventing that tag, keeping the injured man in the ring. But Freeze needs to tag Brandon Phoenix back in as quick as he can.
That he does.
He's worried about punishing Styles, which is a good thing for his team, but
Desperately needs to tag out to Hamrick at this point.
definitely just the clouded judgment right there after that tremendous move. He just couldn't quite get over to the corner. He was more worried about pinning the man, which was shouldn't have been the first thing on his mind, but it's natural that it was with the instinct to win these all great athletes have.
He's got him, and he's got him booked like a standing sunset flip. Oh!
Oh, devastating move.
Like a pancake, McCone.
And Styles is right there in the corner. If he knows where he is, he's right there to make the tag. Jay Freeze has got a longer way to go. Styles, if he knows where he is, could make the tag.
He's got to find a way to try to get over to the tag. Both men need a tag.
I think he sees Hamrick now. He's trying. Jay Freeze makes the tag. And the tag on both sides. And Phoenix and Hamrick both come in the ring. And Hamrick, a ball of fire, punching away at both men. And Hamrick has really been revved up to come in the ring. He's been wanting in there for a long, long time, Dan.
That he is, and a big super kick by Hamrick.
And now Hamrick needs to take control of one of these guys. He needs to get one man and work on him and try to get a pinfall because his partner is not in any shape to compete much longer. Styles is injured over in that corner.
Flying clothesline. Yes, Styles looks like he's taking the worst of it.
Goes for a pin. Jay Freeze still outside, not even able to get up on the apron, and Styles has not even been able to get outside the ring yet.
May turn into a singles match, McCone.
It may indeed. It may indeed, as Phoenix and Hamrick are in the ring. Hamrick is in control. Now he's going up for a high-risk move. I don't know what Hamrick has in mind here exactly. He's going up, calling to the crowd for support. Needs to not worry about that. Needs to worry about winning the match first. Call to the rednecks. Call to the crowd later on. And look at Rick Michaels is out. Rick Michaels is over there in a slugfest with AJ Styles. And Styles is hammering away on Michaels. And this has turned into a handicap match for all intents and purposes. Michaels and Styles brawling out here on the floor. Hamrick has got no partner. Hamrick's trying to make a tag, and he's got no partner. And now it's Hamrick caught by Future Shock. Backward. And Future Shock gets the win. Future Shock gets the win. Ring the bell. We got new Omega Tag Team Champions. The Al Getz-led team of Future Shock are your new Omega Tag Team Champions. What a great win for this hot young tag team.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the new Omega Tag Team Champion, Future Shock.
And now Styles comes back from brawling with Rick Michaels, and he wants to know what happened. Hamrick doesn't know where Styles was. Styles telling Hamrick about the encounter with Rick Michaels, and Hamrick won't know where he was because they basically blew a chance at the tag team titles right there because AJ Styles was not where he was supposed to be. And Styles and Hamrick both confused, but what they are right now is not the Omega Tag Team Champions. Future Shock, led by Al Getz, is the Omega Tag Team Champions. Rick Michaels may have gotten exactly what he wanted. If he wanted to cost Styles a championship, he just did a very good job. He may have taken a beaten, lost a tooth or two, but he definitely got the job done. Now Michaels comes out to congratulate Future Shock and probably enjoy the dismay of Jeff Hamrick and AJ Styles. And now Getz running for his life. Future Shock running for their lives. Al Getz trying to get away. Al, get behind Danny. They'll never see you. Get behind Danny. They'll never see you. I got you. Now all four men back in the ring. Well, he's got a right to run. I told him to hide behind you. They'd never see him. Double whip in the ropes, and now Styles and Hamrick, sore losers with super kicks on both members of Future Shock. They're sore losers, Dan. I hate to see that. I hate to see poor sportsmanship.
Rick Michaels came out here and attacked Styles. They've had hard feelings.
He was upset. He got that right to be. And that's a double team on Future Shock on Brandon Phoenix. Al Getz is out there somewhere trying to get his men out of the ring, and I hope he stays out of the way. I'd hate for my good friend Al to get injured.
All right, Phoenix will be body slammed. These guys are doing a number on Future Shock.
And now look at the double team maneuver from Hamrick and Styles. This is what Hamrick wanted Styles to do. But the match is over, Dan. There's no call for this. The match is over. Why don't they just get out of the ring? Future Shock's the tag team champion.
The match is officially over.
See, Hamrick and Styles are just sore losers. That's all there is to it. They got beaten. They can't take it. Now he throws Phoenix over the top rope, and that's quite a fall from this ring. Oh, no, Al Getz is caught. Oh, no. This is not going to be good. Oh, look, Al Getz is a good, clean living manager. Don't do this. Don't hurt Al Getz. Future Shock outside the ring. They need. Oh, no, Al Getz takes a kick from AJ Styles. And now what are they going to do? Oh, no. Styles sets Getz up. Suplex. Oh, no. Al Getz, the victim of a high vertical suplex. And that's just not right. That's just undeserved. And now they're choking the man, it looks like. And now what's Hamrick going to do? Hamrick's going up to the ropes. Future Shock abandons their manager, says, fine, leave him in there. And what's Hamrick going to do? Fist right to the face, and Getz is in a lot of trouble.
Fist drop by Hamrick, and Getz is going to need a stretcher, maybe.
I think you should go in there and get them guys out of the ring. I think you should go fight them both off right now. You should do that.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
So you're just wrong for that. So you're just wrong. Well, I want to say that on behalf of myself, I have enjoyed this matches, but I don't enjoy Al Getz getting injured. That's not good to me. And Dan, the next time you invite me on one of these shows with you, don't bring me to a podunk redneck town like this.
McCone, I hope it's a long time before I see you again. And maybe the next time I see you, maybe you'll look like Al Getz, because what Al wants, Al gets.
Well, he wanted the Omega Tag Team titles, and he got it. And that's a fact.
He also got a pretty good licking.
He didn't deserve that. And Al's going to beat this referee up. Uh-oh. The referee and Al Getz And now this referee shoves Al Getz to the mat. There's no reason for that. Poor man. And now the referee's chasing Getz out of here. Oh, Al Getz is in a lot of trouble. Al Getz is suffering some mental fatigue. And now, he's very upset. Al Getz is very upset. The referee is trying to convince Al Getz to leave the area, but he's not very happy right now, Dan, and I hate to see Al Getz unhappy.
Well, McCone, until next time, so long for now.
For us before, you see, we smoked intimidators, we crippled terminators, we cracked foundations, and Jay Eagle, right now, Steve and the rest of these idiots in Chesney, South Carolina, are signing your death warrant, so you better think about it. Well, I tell you what, I'm not out here to fight, but my God, you come out here.
Walk away. I'm telling you right now. Remember what you're supposed to do. Walk away. You walk away from it. And you guys, you don't antagonize anybody here. You understand?
There you go, just crawl back to the back.
Jay, you gotta go. You've got to go. Don't give these guys anything to hang you with. You gotta go.
Come on, we've been trying to get rid of you for a while. And now, hey, whoa, I got a little problem. You got my guys stuck in a main event, right? Okay, well, I got a little clause on that contract if you will think about it. The clause stated I got to choose my referee for this match.
Well, as much as I don't like to do this, the referee got injured here the last match. Johnny Love had a request for Rex Rumble to be the referee for this match. I need a referee. My hands are tied. I'm going to allow Rex Rumble to referee this match. But I'll tell you one thing. If he screws up once, he'll never have another shot. I'll tell you that. He'll get one shot. That's it. That's all we need. Hey,